Hello, I'm Rachel from Deutzia Garden in Ireland, and you're very welcome to this video about pruning Deutzia. So Deutzia is a beautiful shrub that flowers in spring and is really low maintenance. It's so wonderful to have something that's so fantastic looking that costs so little trouble. But there is something we do have to do with our Deutzia annually, and that is to summer prune it. It's July now, and it's time to prune my Deutzia. So if you'd like to know how to and the kind of things that can go wrong, then do stay tuned. We are having such an unseasonably warm summer here in Ireland, and it's wonderful. It's absolutely wonderful. I understand that people in the rest of Europe are suffering more, but for us it is really fantastic. The only drawback is that the plants in the garden do tend to dry out very quickly, and I know that within a very short period of time I'll have brown grass and drooping plants, but we will just enjoy what we have at the moment. Now, on to today's video, which is about pruning Deutzia. And behind me here we have my Deutzia. So we've got a mock orange over there, we've got a Deutzia there, and there's a camellia just directly behind me. And it is time for the summer pruning. Now, I don't know about you, but I absolutely hate summer pruning, because in summer we want to be out, we want to be enjoying our gardens, we don't want to have to do more work. We've put the time in before, why do we have to do some more now? But the good news really is that it doesn't take long to summer prune a Deutzia, and once you've got it over and done with, then that's the only maintenance you need to worry about for that plant for a whole year. So let's take a look at my bush and see what's what. As you can see, this Deutzia has already regaled me with beautiful flowers this summer, well, late spring really, but it's finished now. And this particular variety is called Strawberry Field, so I get beautiful pale pink and white bicoloured flowers in profusion. It really is a most beautiful shrub. So how do we prune a Deutzia? And the good news is that once you learn how to prune your Deutzia, well, it's the same procedure for other shrubs that flower in late spring, such as Vigila and mock orange or Philadelphus. So pruning group 2 covers all of those. Now, you might think it's exactly the same, and the truth is it's not exactly the same. Some shrubs are more vigorous than others. So Vigila, for example, can take a lot more pruning than Deutzia can, which is a little bit wimpier. Not too much, but a little bit. And we'll go through the differences in just a second. Now, as you can see, my Deutzia is quite tall and quite woody at the base, neither of which are good things or things I particularly want in my garden. And in truth, the best thing to do with this particular plant would be to give it a hard prune. That's something I should do when the plant is dormant in February, for example, and I could just cut it to the ground. It would then send up lots of fresh new growth. But I'd sacrifice flowers for that season, and I don't want to sacrifice the flowers of this fantastic plant. So we're just going to prune it in the normal way and remove some of the older stems, which is something you should be doing annually anyway. The first thing I'm going to do here is to remove any stems that have flowered, and you can clearly see what's flowered and what hasn't. So this one here has flowered, and over here you can see that this fresh new shoot has not flowered yet. And this is why you're supposed to carry out this pruning directly after flowering. If you leave it for a bit, then you get a lot of new shoots like these, which will flower next year, and there's a danger that you might cut them off by accident and cut off the flowers. So we're going to have to be extra careful there. That one is next year's flowers. It's the new growth now. It'll be the old growth by the time the flowers come next year, because this is a shrub that flowers on the previous year's growth. So here we have what has flowered, and we just follow the stem down to where it joins with the new growth. And we just clip it off. There we go. Now we carry out exactly the same procedure, being very careful of the new growths. So you're cutting always to where a branch intersects with another one. In this instance here, we have a flowering branch. I follow it down and it leads into a woodier branch here. And I follow this down to this point here. Now, at this point here, branches come up, new shoots come up. So this is the point we're going to remove last year's growth. Always cutting to something. And if we look closely at this point here, you'll see we've an old woody stem. We've a stem that leads off of it here, which is flowered. So I'm going to cut the flowered stem here. And this old stem leads up here, but at the very tip of it, we have the new growth, which will be the old year's growth next year and from whence the flowers will come. So I'm just going to continue pruning in the same vein, being careful not to cut off the new growth, just the stems that have flowered. And as you can see, it's quite a tall plant. It wants to be tall, it wants to be leggy. And now over the other side of the plant, we have plenty of branches that have flowered. And this whole section here has flowered really well. And if I look at the stem, I follow it down until we come to the point where it interjects with a new shoot and we just remove it. Now I've trimmed all of the stems and it only remains to deal with some of the older growth. Now you will note that down at the base of this tree there are some very, very hefty stems that have been there for a while. This is old wood and generally speaking you want fresh new wood because it gives rise to flowers. So each year, in order to rejuvenate your plant a bit, you need to take off about a quarter of the old stems, which I think in my instance is going to be about one of them. And if you look closely at this place here, you can see where I did it last year. And the result is that the plant sends up fresh new growth in the form of spindly branches that reach up and produce flowers in time. Whew. It's far too hot a day for this malarkey, I can tell you. So anyway, that's it done. My Deutzia is pruned for this year and I hope it'll go on to reward me with beautiful flowers next year. Just a little note, if you are planning on doing some summer pruning yourself, don't forget I have made a video before about pruning mock orange or Philadelphus, which I'll link to at the end of this one, and then the details down below. And if you're planning on tackling Weigela, then even though this is pruning group 2, you can be a little bit more vigorous. So you reduce every stem to about a third of its height if you want to maintain the current size. And in terms of the old woody stems at the base, you can remove a third of those, whereas with the Deutzia we only removed a quarter. Okay, that's it. I hope you found this video useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up and consider subscribing to the channel. Thank you. Bye.